Excellent!
Howdy folks, in today's video I'm going to be doing a quick review of this Mionix Naos 8200 wired laser gaming mouse. This mouse has actually been out for a little while now, but I wanted to cover it because the Naos has been one of my favorite mice ever since I tried the Naos 5000 back in 2011. Also, while this mouse does have a $90 MSRP, you can currently find it for far less than that at Mass Drop. The drop going on right now actually has it for $55 plus shipping at the lowest unlocked price. I'll include the Mass Drop linked in the description right down here. It's right next to the like button. And if the drop has ended by the time you watch this video, you can always request for Mass Drop to bring the drop back. Here's a quick look at the box though. I like that Mionix keeps the packaging minimal, it's simple and eco-friendly, and after removing the mouse itself I can talk about why I like it. Really for me, with this mouse it's all about the design and ergonomics. The Naos 8200 has a contoured body with a wide stance and resting areas for the thumb on the left side and the ring and pinky fingers on the right side. That does mean that it's a right-handed mouse. If you're a lefty, you might be more interested in the Mionix Avior, which is ambidextrous. There's also a soft finish on the outside of the mouse, which feels absolutely fantastic, and I can say from experience that it's fairly durable as soft finishes go. I can't promise that you won't have worn some shiny spots on it after maybe 2 or 3 years of use, but it's not going to wear off in a month or two either. The contour design is probably my favorite aspect of this mouse, as it just feels extremely comfortable. My hands are a bit larger than average though, so you'll want to consider what grip you use. I find it's pretty workable for claw or fingertip grips, and especially for a palm grip, although liftoff can be cumbersome due to the wider body, so keep that in mind if you game with a low DPI setting that requires a lot of liftoff. My grip is sort of between a palm and a claw grip, but it's firm, reassuring, it's calm yet assertive, perhaps a bit coarse at first, but subtle, nimble, gentle like a warm summer breeze after a long winter. As for specs, the primary difference between the Naos 8200 and the other variants like the Naos 7000 is the Avago ADNS 9800 laser sensor that you get here. Up to 8200 DPI sensitivity, high DPI or CPI, is one of the benefits of a laser sensor after all, and it also features a 1 millisecond response time. You also get 7 buttons, all of which are programmable with the Mionix software. Left and right click, forward and back just above the thumb rest, 2 buttons to change your DPI settings just below the scroll wheel, and of course the scroll wheel center click. The scroll wheel itself is sturdy without being difficult to turn, and it has a very grippy rubber finish that actually just feels fantastic. There are very large PTFE pads on the bottom for easy gliding of the mouse across your mousing surface. And you can also see the business end of the ADNS 9800 sensor down here. Also internally, there's a 72 Hz 32-bit ARM processor and 128 kilobytes of memory, so you can save the profiles to the mouse and have it remember them. There's also the 2-meter braided cable with a USB plug that's plated in gold, so that you'll have something to use as a rudimentary form of currency during the inevitable upcoming zombie apocalypse. Here's a look at the Mionix software. It will do the things you expect it to, including button programming, changing the polling rate, click speed, scroll speed, acceleration, liftoff distance, recording macros, and saving them all to up to 5 profiles. Also, of course, you can adjust the mouse's RGB LED lighting here, and you can individually choose color for the Mionix logo on the palm, the DPI buttons, the scroll wheel, and the lights that indicate your DPI settings, which are just in front of the forward and back buttons. So in closing, I think I can safely recommend this mouse to anyone out there who's looking for a mouse of this type, especially with the Mass Drop pricing. And again, this is bar none one of the most comfortable mice I have ever used. I was on the fence at first about the lack of a weight system, which the original Naos 5000 had, but not having it does give the mouse kind of a lighter weight and a lighter feel, which after testing it out was just fine with me. But that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Links are in the description once again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because I'll be back very soon with more tech videos.